name is Emae. Welcome back to the Sister Act series. I'm doing a vlog series documenting my journey through my first musical theatre experience. Well, my first theatre experience, which happened to be musical theatre because I love to sing. I captured my entire journey from auditioning through to show week of Sister Act. And we are halfway through, about 1 month before the show. This was around the time when I started thinking seriously about who do I want Dolores to be on stage and kind of how do I want to sing the songs. It was important for me to nail the high notes. I just had to. I had to really have confidence when I was singing, and so for me it was important to have that confidence well in advance. Like I wasn't trying to just reach the note the week before. I was trying to really be comfortable with who Dolores was and how she could sing, ideally a month before. So that's kind of what's happening in this vlog. It's just me going through the process of figuring her out. It's currently show week for Beauty and the Beast, which is something else that I will talk about later. But yeah, I've got about 20 minutes. I'm just gonna try and figure my life out for the next couple of hours. I have noticed this trend where I'm always complaining about being overwhelmed and I don't like it. So that hasn't changed. We're 1 month away from the show. I have another audition for something else that is just, it's probably the biggest audition I've ever done. Work, what am I doing? I'm doing a huge project at work, so I'm busy. But I'm trying to organize myself. And also, I think I've accepted that this is going to be a season of working late. It's going to be a season of working late, of just like getting up early, of just like working hard. And I have Mexico in 2 weeks. So yes, there's a lot to do, and so I got my diary and I just want to kind of plan out the next 2 weeks so that I know what I'm doing to stay on track, instead of just complaining that I feel overwhelmed all the time, because I've been saying that a lot and it's not changing and it's not going to change. So I need to up my game and kind of get on top of all the work that I need to do, because it's only getting worse, like the workload, and I don't want the overwhelm to get worse, because I can't do, like I'm surviving. I haven't sunk yet, I haven't drowned yet, so I just need to get my act together, get my big girl pants on, and like just plan. And so that's what I'm doing now. I am going for a rehearsal and I just missed the bus, so I'm back in. Well, I didn't really miss it. I didn't try very hard to catch it because it's the early bus, so I kind of saw it going past. So I decided to come back. Inside, and I have a package. These are boots. These are the boots that I'm wearing for Sister Act in, I don't know how many scenes, but they're the boots. If you know, you know. So they've come, and let's see what they look like. This is the fit, by the way. This is rehearsal fit. It's just a skirt. This is just, that's my rehearsal fit. Let's put you somewhere. Oh, I don't have my stand. Can't be bothered. You anyway, okay, here. Just pop you up like this. There, okay. Don't fall. Here we go. I got them from Vintage because they are, oh, a very unique shade of purple. Are they knee-high? I hope so. I think they look knee-high. They look substantial. I'll be able to perform in these, yes. The heel's quite sturdy. That looks okay. And the other side, let's, I'll try them on. Ooh, fancy. Right, let's try them on. Oh, they zip, yes. Zip down. Bro, that's one pair of tights gone. I just bought these as well. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I mean, they're just shy of knee. I mean, they're knee high. They're knee-high and they'll make a statement. Ooh! I mean, come on. I need to not get too distracted before I miss the next bus. Jeez! I mean, as far as boots go, they're not too bad. I mean, like the character. They're gonna be cute on stage. I need to get used to walking in heels again. I don't do it very often anymore. Yes! Should I be wearing boots? Damn. That's cute. Anyways, this dress is a lot longer, but yeah, they're cute. They are cute. Have you seen that girl? Have you seen that girl at TikTok? She's like, she wears all her mom's shoes and then she dances around. Oh, your money spit. These are cute, man. Yeah, I'm gonna message the props department and tell them the boots came and I like them, they're cute. I'm on my way to the screening of a documentary. Oh, sorry. And I'm late, about 20 minutes late, so I'm hoping it hasn't started yet. I'm hoping they told us one time on the ticket and actually it's starting later, but it's completely my fault if I'm actually 20 minutes late. I'll have to give you a summary of the film later.
Are you all excited for this evening? To see it, there's over 500 of you, so we should be hearing some of exactly. Desi and Stephanie have done so well, and it is absolutely my honor to get to introduce to you the lead premiere. Was that not absolutely amazing? I don't think you guys have seen. That's actually a masterpiece. Why is the UK bad vibes?
So this question about is the UK bad vibes, what the person was basically saying was that they had also been to Los Angeles. When comparing how to network in LA versus how to network in London, they could go to a party in LA and end up at some creative's house making music, or end up on a project and just people were really outgoing in it, and it was very easy for him to make connections in that way. But coming to London, he's found that people are a lot more closed and a lot more cold, and that's where the question came from. Why do creatives in London appear not to be so open to collaboration and networking in the way that it is in LA?
This is a question I've thought about many times. I say there's many reasons. It's a layered response. One, America is bigger. America has more money. The paychecks that Americans get versus the paychecks Brits get are very different, which means that they have more opportunities to take more risk. And with Britain, it's often a situation where, because the money isn't there, they're a lot more prudent with situations and prudent with things. I also think that British culture encourages a lot more shame, which it's a mix. Sometimes it's good to have shame, sometimes it's good. But in that, it means that people are too scared to do things, and that goes from the creators themselves to companies as well. If it works in America, then they will take it on board. They wouldn't be with someone they wouldn't necessarily push something that is really like jaw-dropping. They always go for things that have worked before, which is a bit like annoying. I think the final reason is that Americans have audacity. They may not have any qualifications. They find themselves in what they're saying. And it gets them in the rooms, and that's something that, like, I'm someone who very much would rather have my work speak for myself, but my work speaking for myself isn't working. I have to speak about my work so that my work will speak for itself, if that makes sense. And I think Americans, the minute you meet them, hi, I do this, I do that, I do this, I'm founder of this. They're the founder of their room, like, they don't even do it. But it works for them, and that's why they're given opportunities, and that's why people are just willing to hustle. And I think when one person eats, they kind of all eat. Whereas in England, because there's barely any opportunities, we're all here collecting the crumbs together. So, yeah, that's what I say.
That is so good. Thank you guys so much.
That was a good and encouraging documentary. It's called Leap, and it's about taking a leap of faith and doing the things that you want to do and kind of not self-sabotaging. And it's about these two girls who went to LA. The Leap documentary was about these two girls who went to LA to follow their dreams. So one of them is a producer, the other one is a writer. Two British girls, and you should watch it. It's available on YouTube, and I'll put the link down in the description. But it was a really lovely and inspiring evening. It reminded me that everybody is kind of chasing that dream. Everyone wants to do something special. And also, doing something spectacular is not that far away. All you have to have is the courage to step outside of your comfort zone. You are capable of doing the things that you want to do, and what is it that's kind of stopping you? The thing that I loved was that they kind of got where they were going just by talking to people. And I was having this conversation with someone the other day that like 90% of success is actually just networking, and that's something that I do not do. I mean, I'm good at networking and I'm not a shy person, but I am a reserved. I'm the type of person that takes up the space that I'm given. So if I am given a lot of space, or if I feel free in a place, then I will be big. I will be a big personality. But if I feel that there's not space for me, I will fit the space I'm given. And so I can also be very quiet. I can be really quiet. It's not that I have difficulty networking, but I just think that naturally that's not my thing. And I know people who are extroverted. So I know that I'm not an extrovert. So a challenge for me is like, you know that you have to go out and meet people and make connections, and that's how, not only how you're gonna get where you wanna go, but also that's how like wonderful things happen. And when I think about all of the really special connections that I've made in my life, they've all stemmed from me just saying yes to an opportunity, or like talking to someone that I wouldn't usually talk to, in that sense of like, oh, they seem busy, but you approach them anyway kind of thing. So yeah, like that, the documentary kind of gave me that encouragement just to not assume what somebody else is thinking, or not assume that somebody else is unapproachable, not assume that the answer is going to be no, like try.
So what's going to happen is when she does her bit, she's going to split through and everyone is sort of going to turn. I'd like ideally diagonal lines.
Bit of promo.
3, 2, 1, and very nice.
I could have looked at it before today, which meant I wouldn't be sorry reading it, and I might have played some of the right notes with a beautiful opening. I was saying, yeah.
What key are we in?
Cool.
That's the end of this week's vlog. Let me know what you think of this series. Is there anything specific that you want to see coming up to show week? I'm so excited to relive show week. I need to figure out how to show you show week you know, with Le Copyright. I also feel like this is gonna be the chat space. I'm loving this whole thing that's happening right now. I had better get ready to go for my actual real life show. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.